Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to another Brick in the Mall. So, last time we actually turned a really crazy profit somehow from our awesome stores. This time I want to see if we can build a restaurant, but I guess we don't actually have them unlocked, do we? Right, no, hang on. Restaurants 1 is definitely what we want to get. We've almost, actually, yeah, we have almost got that. So we'll wait till we get media supplier and then we can add some Blu-rays and all that. But let's start build because we've got so much time before we actually unlock it anyway. Let's start building some foundations for where the restaurant will go. Probably around here. $62,000. Okay, it does not need to be that big, I guess, is the important thing. Maybe like that for now. So we'll start building that, and then we can turn that into a restaurant at some point. Oh, you know what? I probably should have just at least lined it up with that wall there, because it's going to annoy me if it's not like that. All right, so they'll build that slowly but surely, because we have our slow as hell builders. And once we get to 5,000, wait, how many sales did we make yesterday? 463, not bad, but sometimes we can have really bad days. Like we might not get a lot of money if it's a bad day. How is, I actually want to see how Flabulous is doing, because that, now that we've got all the electronics in there, it might actually be doing pretty damn well. Net profit of $3,200. I'm going to assume that's of all time because it doesn't really say if it's just one day. I'm going to assume it's all time. This is only, whereas this has only got 1,400. Even though it's got a lot of people in there, the gross profit is not as nearly as much as Flabulous from clothing and all that. Net profit last 30 days. Oh, okay. Hourly. All right. So yeah, yesterday was 32. Yes, that is daily. We got 3,200 net yesterday. So it was all about money mostly from this store. I mean, we've got 2,300 today already. Like, I think we're doing pretty damn well, which I am not unhappy with. All right, so that's done. Let's go for restaurants 1. Unlocks fast food restaurants. Research that. Cool. So that'll take a while. There's 96 man hours and we have 27.8 per day. So it will take us at least, well, just under 4 days, really. 3 and a bit days. So that should be okay. Cool. Why is there no wall there? I might have accidentally demolished that at some point, and you guys probably pointed that out to me. Whoops. All right, so that's being built up the top, which is really nice. Slowly but surely. Oh, look, I love seeing all these people in there. Customers are leaving because there are no restrooms or restrooms are full. Okay, they also want restrooms, so we're going to have to, we'll research that next. That will go up here in this sort of restaurant-y area, probably at the back. Is where we'll do it. Like, we'll probably get some storage and stuff around the back and some toilets, but we'll get that soon. Like, I know, I'm sorry, customers, that we don't have that yet. But we do have $6,000 from today. Jesus. That is good. That's really, really, I don't know how I've done that, but I've done it somehow. So parking usage out of 90. So we have 60, we had 67 peak parking a couple of days ago. So it seems that we have plenty of parking, which is good to know. We don't have to worry about that. We seem to be doing pretty well. All of these lines, look at this. This is so good. Wonder if we should get another janitor, because it does seem to be getting pretty dirty like most of the time. Although I think we're keeping up with it. They seem to be doing a pretty good job, because they're hungry. Yeah, so there's no restrooms or restaurants, which we are aware of. So we will get that done very shortly. So if we turn a net profit or daily profit over $5,000, we'll get another 10,000, which it looks like we're well on the way to doing. It should just be any second now. Actually, when the clock ticks over, because we definitely have got 6,300 today. Gross profit of $10,000. I mean, not bad. Definitely not bad. So let's go foundations. Let's actually just extend this all out here now, because we can definitely afford to do that just at the moment. But then we should get... Oh, we did we get that 10,000? Yeah, we did. Okay, so that's actually going to be most of my money doing that, which might not have been a good idea. When did they spend the money? I guess when they build the section. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, so have 100 customers on site. We haven't done that yet. Daily profit of 10,000. Sell 50 types of products, which we haven't done yet either. All right, build. We're going to go for walls. We need it because basically we just need to put this whole wall back in. I'll keep that little hallway thing there too. I know some people aren't too fond of the hallway, but that's what we're going to do. That's what we have. Got our one little cashier there doing the Lord's work. Got the second cashier in now at 4 a.m. Good. I do like this store. It is very nice. And then we have our random clothing / electronic store. There's people working in here, but the lights aren't on. Oh, no, it doesn't open till 6. They just got here early. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so this is being done very slowly, which is good, to be honest, because like I said, we're not really ready for this yet anyway. So let's get some objects. I'm not really sure what the layout of this thing is going to be. We'll get a couple of doors in there. Right, so we need to go assign. So we need, well, actually, hang on. We haven't even researched it yet, have we? How long? Restrooms are only 24 hours. Maybe we'll get that first, because that'll probably be better. I might actually remove that door that I just put in. Build walls. Because I think I might turn this into like a restroom here. I don't know how big restrooms are. I don't think they're very big. Let's just do something like that, and then we can have like the restaurant coming in this way, and then maybe if we need more storage at the back. Like I think this will be enough room for everything anyway. Build, so objects. Is there like a door that isn't see-through for the bathroom? No, we have to have a big glass door. Well, the thing is, oh no, I was gonna say that we already have toilet stuff. No, but it's locked. So we have cubicle, toilet sink, and urinal, which I don't know if we really need all of those. I assume we probably don't. Like, is there like a bathroom door, or is that just no? I think it's just no. There's door, and there's also door. It's the same door, but anyway. Right, so that's all built. That's looking pretty good to me. Let's get those walls back in that have disappeared at the back here. There we go. Nope, can't put a wall there. Oh, I don't have enough money. Right, okay. Fair enough. We have literally like no... What happens if we go bankrupt? I don't know if I really want to find that out. Why is our money not changing at all? I feel like we're selling stuff, but we're not actually earning any money for some reason. Unless we get... Do we get the money at the end of the day? I actually don't know how this works, to be honest. No. You know what? I don't know. Let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. I don't know how this works. Restaurants. Yeah, I know. We're working towards it. We don't have any money. Can we take out loans in this? I assume so, right? Take out a loan. Yeah, we can. So amount loan. $3,000. That's not a lot of loan. I think, isn't it like the more you take out loans, the more you can get them back or something? You know what? We don't need a loan. Let's just wait. We'll play the waiting game, and hopefully we don't go bankrupt in the meantime. Right, that store's closed again. That store always seems to be closed. I think that seems to be our pitfall. So today we are doing all right. Hopefully we can exceed yesterday in terms of profits, because if we can keep up our profit growth, that'd be great. But I think like I feel like we need to have restaurants and toilets and that to be able to do better than ever before. All right, so I have 100 customers on site. We only had 63, and I don't think we beat that today, did we? No, I don't think so. 326 daily customers though. All right, so this day's almost over. So we only got like $5,000 today. Not nearly as much. But then, oh no, it doesn't. I was going to say maybe it counts building costs, but no, it definitely doesn't. Yeah, not nearly as much today, but that's all right. So am I going to get some money at the end of the day, or... Because I've never really paid attention to cash that closely, because we used to just have so much money, it didn't matter. Let's see. So it's almost midnight. Oh yeah. Nice. All right, so $4,900. Good. All right, so let's get that wall in. I'm going to put a wall there. Build objects, a door. So that will be a bathroom eventually. All right, so research project is done. Let's go back to the restaurants. So that means we can assign that to a restroom, which a restroom needs cubicles, sinks, and axes. It doesn't need urinals, so I'm also going to do urinals anyway. So I'm going to go for cubicle. They're $1,000 each. Those are super expensive. Some sinks there. There we go. A couple of sinks, yeah. All right, so now we have apparently restroom 5, even though it's only 1. But anyway, so restaurants. Okay, so we have bathrooms though, which is good. So now they can go to the toilet. They can maybe shop in both stores or something like that. We only have $815, so we kind of need to wait around till we have more money or take out a loan. But we're doing pretty good, like on the daily basis, the daily grind. Have 100 customers on site. If we can get to 5,000 sales as well, That'd be good. Sell 50 different types of products, which I don't know if we even have 50 different types of products, because surely we would have got that if we did. We have 42 types of products, but I don't think that's enough. I want to see someone use my toilets as well. Look at them. Lovely. Maintenance costs $1 a day for those toilets. Damn, dude. Damn. All right. Anyway. Store is filling out again. Looking good. Looking good. Making some good gross profits. I want to see someone use a toilet because I've spent I spent $2,000 on that before I realized they were each $1,000. All right, actually, let's have a look at manage our little graphs. We could have some more people in the morning. This is Flabulous because it seems to be. I mean, not really. I feel like we could probably even. No, I think that's fine. Flabby Mart, though, on the other hand, is doing swimmingly all of the time. How are these guys going? Good? Having fun in your little crappy office over there? I think everything else is actually pretty good. Like, I feel like there's not much I can do. Profit margin at this place is 89%. There are only 37% profit margin at the grocery store. But it's a store that we need because we just get lots of numbers in from it, which is really good. Lots of sales too. All right, so we've got a little bit more money now. So we're not doing as well as we used to. I feel like it's probably because our statistics. Our needs are probably not what they once were. Oh, game consoles doing pretty well. Smartphone demand. I feel like maybe we should have more. Yes, we only had on display on demand is 2. Maybe. Oh wait, sell smart in a store with over 50% of smartphones. Okay. So if we, so tier 2. So the way this. Okay, this is probably good for me to know. And I should probably look into this. So on display is 0. So sell smartphones in a store with over 50% of electronics and appliances to satisfy this demand. So if we had a specific smartphone store, we would do better. Now, if we had 50% electronics, maybe if we get rid of the, because what is clothing doing anyway? Is that even a good? Not really. I mean, although it seems to be 50% lingerie, yeah, it's not doing. I mean, it's okay, but we should probably separate them by the looks of it into 2 separate stores. Which I guess if we, to be honest, just go manage, assign store like this. We could even get a wall between these quite easily, actually. Oh, actually, hang on. I'll keep this one as Flabulous, the other one as the electronic store. Like that. So this just needs staff. If we did that, then surely that's going to be better, right? Sell cameras in store with over 50% electronics and appliances to satisfy this demand. So am I high quality? I don't know. I don't really know how that works. You know what? I'm figuring it out is what I'm doing. Staff. Let's go. No, we need to go for store 6. Hire a cashier. You. Hire a stock clerk. You're all terrible at your job, but you. All right, so you start at 9. Wait, when do we open? We open 9. So it's 9 to 5. Let's see how that goes. Like just next to that store. Requires storage. Oh, that's right. Assign storage. I guess the same one though, right? I just click on it. Yeah. So they all use that. I don't know. Like, it'll be interesting to see if that makes any difference. All right. So they want restaurants, which we are getting towards. 55 out of 96 hours. We have restrooms though, which is good. So restaurants can then go up there. As for, hang on, let me have a look at the needs of. So what about food and all that? So we're actually on tier 2 on some of these, which is good. That has no tier 3, so that's fine. Sell fresh meat in a store with over 50% fresh meat. So if we had just had a fresh meat store, that would also do well. Okay, so that's all right. I guess that makes sense. So if you start having more boutique stores, then they start doing better. Which I guess separating that out should do better, right? Because that's what I was interested to see. So what is the most fast food is the most in demand right now. And bowling is kind of up there too. Also liquor. We just make a liquor store. We could do a lot better. We just have a specific liquor store, which I guess we could do over here. For now anyway. But I don't really want to spend that money on that just yet. I want to see how this goes. So this store will open at 9 for reasons. Even though it's like part of the other store, but not really. It's kind of like, now it's kind of like an department store. They're technically separate stores, but they're all in one store. So yeah. So this is going to open at 9. So let's see if this does better with smartphone demand. I guess we might have to wait for a day to see how it goes though. Alright, so you're buying some stuff there. Did you? Or maybe you were just looking. They don't seem to be buying. They seem to be looking and they're not. Although you bought it over there. Oh, you're looking at shoes. Okay. Go to my smartphone store. Why is no one looking at my electronics? I don't think no one seems to care about this store though here. What's this one? Store 6. Oh wait, hang on. Is that not in this store? No, surely it is. Store 6. You know what? Let's move it because I feel like it's. They left without buying because they couldn't. Objects. Remove that. Because I don't know. Maybe because a queue. I think because a queue is outside the store. That's probably why. It's because the queue was up here, which is in the other store. So that's probably why it didn't work. We also have no cashier at the moment for some reason. I don't know where they went. We destroyed the register and then they kind of just disappeared. So I guess we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see if this works or not. Maybe they went up there. I don't know. Our other cashier just doesn't exist anymore. So there's that, I guess. Queue full. Yeah, queue is full in this store apparently because there's no one there. That's unfortunate. Oh no, my fresh bread is off. Get some more bread. No! Ah, that's fine. They're good. They're good. I don't think I've seen anyone use these toilets yet, even though I swear we had a demand for it at one point. Maybe we didn't. We're also not doing really well today at all. We had a few good days, and it's kind of just gone downhill since then. We're at 4,200 sales, though, which is good. Now, this guy wanted to buy something, but that store is just not doing well. Build. Let's get a wall in here. I just want to have a wall. That door is right in the way, though. Remove that, please. Walls. There. Wait, did they remove the door? Yeah, remove it. And then build the wall. There you go. And then we're going to go objects, door. There. So you can get through the stores, but they're separate stores. Good. Beautiful. Oh, we should probably also have a staff door here for this. Oh, I don't have enough room for a staff door. Oh, well, I will in a second anyway. $800. What is going on? We're going downhill. I feel like I'm blaming store 6 because I didn't do it properly. But tomorrow it should be better, hopefully. I'm hoping. We've got a lot of room though. Like we've got a nice mall, just not doing very well. All right, so we got $638 today. That's good. Yay. We did make a gross profit of 5,000 though. Like that's not bad. Although it's half of what we got a few days ago. Anyway, get the door in there so they can get through nicely. Cool. All right. So hopefully this will do well. We had 90. No, we have 90 spots. We had 71 people come by yesterday, but I feel like they couldn't do anything. Now let's go to electronics because I want to see. So washing machine. Hang on. The smartphones. On display 0. So we only have 2 there. Maybe I have to wait for the store to actually function for that to work. I don't know. Look, I don't know. But some of this stuff seems to be tier 2, which is good. So I guess it's attracting more people. We're still getting a fair amount of people through. We're just not selling as much. It appears. Anyways. Oh no, actually we're still getting a lot of sales too. But I think it's maybe because I mucked around with these stores a little bit and there just wasn't as much demand for those stores for a while. You know what? I'm just making stuff up as I go along because I have no clue. But I think it's okay. So I just want to see this function and do well. All right, we're getting some sales from the electronics store now. Here we go, 92. I think the store should do pretty well. Oh, buying a camera. Look at that, $332. Not bad. $59. So what is the profit margin? 200%. Nice. That's good. This surely must do pretty well. I'm gonna guess, especially if like we're getting quite a few customers coming through the store actually, surprisingly for some reason. I don't know why. They seem to want to buy that stuff. So demand 3, I guess. Yeah, I think we have to wait for the day to end to be able to actually see what the final demand is. But profit, we're already at 2,600. So, and I think this store is definitely helping. Let's see, 143, $73, $254, 83. Like, this is good stuff. $89. I mean, just constant queue here too. Geez, $71. People are just loving. They're loving it in here. Absolutely loving. Oh, research is done in the restaurant. Sweet. Appliances, electronics. So we already do electronic supplier. I'm wondering if we could do like a hardware store, luxury supplier, jewelry. They did want. We could do a jewelry store. Surely that would earn some money. I don't know if that's what I want to do next, but we still got to do the restaurant, but we have no money. Gonna have to wait for a little while. We're back up to 5,300 today though, which is good because I mean yesterday we only got 500, so today's already doing much better. This clothing store also seems to be doing better too. Now that it's back to just being clothing. Oh, she's getting real angry. $30. Pretty good. 68. So how much should like the grocery store? I guess it can't be much, right? $7. Yeah, it's very small amounts. And this is pretty good. That was 86. And then this one seemed to get the most. But yeah, plus 6,000. Look at that. That store's closed. I mean, it looks like we could definitely open these stores longer because they were doing pretty damn well. How many people? How many sales? 443. Like, it's good. It is good today. Look at this. I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. We've almost got 5,000 sales finally too. So that'll give us a nice boost to our money. I just want to wait for it to roll over till the next day so we can see, because I really want to see how the store did, and then I can get your feedback on the next part because I've been away. So I've not been able to get feedback for a little while, and I've just kind of been guessing and fumbling my way through. And it seems to be going okay. I seem to be figuring things out, surprisingly, which I don't normally do. So that's not too shabby. But we'll give it another few minutes. We have way too many cashiers here at the end of the day. Like, way too many. We could definitely have like 3 or 2. I'll get away with 2 at this time, but it's all right. I mean, I think we're okay. We're still making money. All right, so the day's almost ticked over. So let's have a look at Flabby Mart on the next day here. All right, so day's ticked over. Still doing really well. $1,500 net profit. Then we go over to Fabulous. It's on the rise again, which is nice to see. $3,800. And then store number 6. Here we go. $2,600. Profit margin 91%. That is pretty damn good. Like, that's good. That's money that we definitely weren't getting before. So let's have a look at the needs now. So now we are getting, hang on, smartphones. Yeah, so we are actually supplying in the tier 2 demand now as well, which is really good. That's cool. So if we want tier 3, we have to do a smartphone only store though. Cameras are also doing pretty well, serving in the tier 2. So there's demand 4. So I assume that they want like 4 tables, because they only got 1 table of cameras. Maybe they want like a whole bunch of cameras. I guess that's what that means. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm going to take feedback on this next one. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day.